Good morning to all. This is Sangeeta. My title is about attribute based data management in CryptCloud. Abstract: enabling cryptographically enforced access controls for data hosted is untrusted cloud in attractive for many users and organizations. CryptDAC reverse access permissions by delegating the cloud to update encrypted data. It provides efficiency and it does not require expensive decryption and re encryption access permissions. Introduction: while uploading the data into public cloud, they will assign some attribute set to their data. If any unauthorized cloud user wants to download their data, they should enter that particular attribute set to perform further actions on owner's data. For each and every action, user in organization would be verified with their unique attribute set. These attribute sets would be shared by admins to the authorized users in cloud organization. Existing system: actually, a cloud service provider is usually not secure due to design drawbacks of software and system vulnerability. Then the CryptDAC proposes three key techniques. The administrator appends a new revocation key at the end of its key list and requests the cloud to update this key list in the policy data. The size of the key list increases with the revocation operations, and the user has to download and decrypt a large key list in each file access. The method is called onion encryption. Problem definition: CryptDAC proposes adjustable onion encryption strategy to delegate the cloud to update file data. For a file, the administrator requests the cloud to encrypt the file with a new layer of encryption. Proposed system: to overcome these problems, we present CryptDAC, a cryptographically enforced dynamic access control system on untrusted cloud. To overcome the onion encryption, we propose tuple for security purpose. Every time, user should upload the tuple file while accessing the cloud files. If tuple verification is success, you can access the files. Otherwise, admin sent you a warning message 3 times and the admin will block you at the same time. Camera will capture your face and send to the admin. Architecture diagram: data owner will create a tuple file generation and then upload the file, encrypted files, and various types of file upload will be doing there. If the key leakage is founded, then account is blocked. The user's account will be blocked and the users cannot read, write, and download or delete the file. Software requirements: Windows 7, JDK 1.8, J2EE, Tomcat, MySQL. Hardware requirements are 80 GB and above hard disk, 4 GB and above RAM, P4 and above processor. Modules: role creation, admin file upload, tuple generation, user file access. Role creation: the roles will be created for employee and the cloud authority. The roles will be created based on their designation. The employee and the cloud authority will get added based on their designation role. Admin file upload: the admin will upload the file which is of two types. There are private files and public files. The admin will add the news. If the file is in public, it does not contain any access permission. If the file is in private, then tuples will be generated. Tuple generation: here file permission keys are issued to the employees in the organization based on their experience and position. Senior employees have all the permission to access the files. Freshers only having the permission to read the files. Some employees have the permission to read and write. These tuples will get generated based on the roles of employee and cloud authority. User file access: authorized data users are able to access the outsourced data. While entering the password for re-encryption system, it will generate attribute set for their role. In background, validate that user has all rights to access the data. If the attribute set is not matched to the data owner's policy files, they will be claimed as guilty. Use case diagram: Data owner has the permission to set permit key, file upload and encrypt files and store in cloud, and the user has a permission to register and generate key and login. Activity diagram. File upload will be held there, and then the registration and the login will be uploaded, and the permit key is generated. If it is a true user, then they can manipulate the files. Login form. User ID and password is must required to log in the form. Home page. It shows the registered roles, registered users and upload files. Add role. We can add the role using the role master. User's role added successfully. Add user. Here we can add the user's details. Example, serial number, role name, code, state, start date, end date, status and view. User details added successfully. This is a file page. Here we can upload the file such as upload file and a file type, start date, end date and the status of the file. Here we can see the list of uploaded files. Designation and permission page. Under the certain designation, the permission can be accessed by the user. Authority process. Here we should give the login ID and password. Users list page. Here we can see the list of users such as username, user ID, full name, their role and their status and actions of the users can be seen. Tuple file permission page. Here we can, if the file permission is success, then it is shows to the user. If it is denied, their face is captured and sent to the admin. Authentication page. Here CAPTCHA authentication is occurred because if the user has permission to log in their specific file upon their designation, then it will successfully sign into the page. Otherwise, it captures the user's face and sent to the admin. Conclusion. Thus, to provide integrity of an organization data which is in public cloud is achieved successfully.